We're privileged and honoured to have a number of kaumātua come forward and willingly share their stories in the hope that it would help kaumātua. In this video, our kaumātua gives the reasons why he contemplated suicide and after some consideration didn't go through with it.
I decided to revisit a beauty spot which was very near to me, very dear to me, and dear to my late wife, who had just passed away 3 weeks before. I was very much alone, but I deliberately drove to this beauty spot. And when I got there, I did something which was completely out of character. Instead of sitting in the car and just enjoying the beauty of the place and the fond memories I had with my eternal companion, I decided I'd walk nearer to the waterfall, and I got down to the guardrail, and suddenly this terrible thought entered my head about how easy it would be just to end this thing. And I was confused because I knew it says in the scriptures and people say that you shouldn't commit suicide because it cuts you off from Heavenly Father. But on the other hand, I wanted peace as well. So I reached up and I put my hands on the top of the fence to heave myself up, and down below me was a void. It must have been a good 80 feet. Beautiful waterfall, but with these sharp, jagged, black basalt rocks to fall on. And then I thought, oh my goodness, what about my poor children? What about my poor mokapuna who live in Queensland? They'd just been to Grandma's funeral, and I'm discovered on those rocks. And then I realized, no, this is not the way. This is not what the Lord would want you to do, George. He'd want you to throw yourself into helping others.
In this story, we heard the contributing factor to the kaumātua's suicidal thoughts was wanting peace after the passing of his family. He was supported by the protective factors of remembering 1, the sacredness of life, and 2, wanting to spare his family from additional grief so soon after his wife's passing and the shock of finding him. This kaumātua showed his resilience by putting his family first and choosing to help others instead. You can find supportive and useful help in Te Raumatatini's Māori Suicide Prevention resource, Te Whakauru Ora, Restoration of Health, in the Suicide Prevention in New Zealand videos on YouTube, and by phoning the Suicide Prevention Helpline. We sincerely thank our kaumātua for sharing their experiences with us and for the learning opportunities we've been afforded. E ngā whānau e ngā hapori Māori, kia tū, kia kaha, kia matara.
Tā reira kaore nā kōrero mō tēnei wā, e mihi kauake huri no tēnā koutou. Nā reira e te kaumātua nau mai haramai, haramai te kaupapa o te rā. Ka teke me mihi o tātou tēnā mate. O ia marae, haere koutou e te wāhi, oki nā mō koutou, moi mai I roto I tā riki hoki mai anō ki a koutou. Nā reira, kia tātou katoa, tātou whai o tō tātou āriki ai hukaraiti, me te aroha te atua, te whiwhi nā tahitanga, te wairua tapua ke ake, Amen.